7 frozen pizzas to never buy, and 3 that are actually great. Stop right there. Before you grab that frozen pizza for tonight's dinner, you need to see this, because what I'm about to reveal will completely change how you look at the frozen pizza aisle forever. Some of America's most popular frozen pizzas are hiding ingredients so shocking, so processed, and so far from real food that calling them pizza should be illegal. We're talking about crusts made with industrial chemicals, cheese that's not actually cheese, and pepperoni loaded with preservatives that are banned in other countries. Meanwhile, the frozen pizza industry has been playing the ultimate con game, convincing you that their cardboard-tasting, chemical-laden products are somehow convenient family meals worth feeding to your kids. But here's what Big Food doesn't want you to know. Not all frozen pizzas are created equal. While some brands are literally poisoning your family with laboratory-created ingredients, others are quietly making frozen pizzas that actually taste like real food and won't slowly destroy your health. Today, we're exposing the 7 frozen pizzas you should never buy, brands that are fooling millions of American families every single week. But don't worry, I'm not here to ruin pizza night forever. We're also revealing the 3 frozen pizzas that are actually worth your money and won't make you feel like garbage after eating them. If you've ever wondered why some frozen pizzas taste like cardboard, why your kids get hyper after pizza night, or why you feel bloated and sluggish after eating certain brands, stick around, because what you discover in the next few minutes could save your family from years of unknowingly eating industrial waste disguised as Italian cuisine. Hey pizza lovers, welcome back to the channel where we expose the food industry's dirtiest secrets and help you make smarter choices for you and your family. I've spent years investigating what's really inside America's most popular foods, and let me tell you, the frozen pizza aisle is one of the most deceptive sections in the entire grocery store. I've analyzed ingredient lists that read like chemistry textbooks, talked to former employees of major pizza manufacturers, reviewed FDA reports on food additives, and even visited pizza production facilities to see how these products are really made. And what I discovered will shock you. The frozen pizza industry is a $5 billion market built on convincing busy families that their processed, chemical-laden products are somehow acceptable substitutes for real food. They've perfected the art of making cardboard taste like pizza, plastic taste like cheese, and industrial waste taste like pepperoni, all while charging you premium prices for bottom-shelf ingredients. Today's video covers the brands you see at every grocery store, from Walmart to Target to your local supermarket. We're talking about the pizzas advertised during primetime TV, the ones your kids beg for, and yes, even some of the premium brands that charge extra for the same garbage ingredients wrapped in fancier packaging. But here's the thing, I'm not anti-pizza. I love pizza, real pizza. The difference is, I want to make sure that when I'm feeding my family, I'm actually giving them food, not a science experiment disguised as dinner. Ready to discover which frozen pizzas are fooling you and which ones are actually worth putting in your oven? Let's dive into the freezer and expose the truth about America's frozen pizza industry. Number 7. Totino's Pizza Rolls. Let's start with something that technically isn't pizza but is marketed as pizza: Totino's Pizza Rolls. These bite-sized abominations have been poisoning American kids for decades, and it's time someone called them out. What's really inside? Pizza rolls aren't pizza. They're processed dough pockets filled with a mixture of chemicals designed to vaguely resemble pizza flavors. The crust is made with enriched flour, flour stripped of nutrients and then artificially fortified, partially hydrogenated soybean oil, trans fats, and high fructose corn syrup. Yes, there's corn syrup in the crust. But the filling is where things get really scary. The cheese contains modified food starch, sodium phosphate, and artificial colors. The pepperoni is made with mechanically separated chicken, basically chicken slurry, pork, and beef, along with sodium nitrite, a preservative linked to cancer, and artificial flavors. The artificial color nightmare pizza rolls are loaded with artificial colors including red 40, yellow 6, and blue 1, petroleum-derived dyes that have been linked to hyperactivity and behavioral problems in children. These same dyes are banned or require warning labels in European countries, but in America we serve them to kids as after-school snacks. The sodium bomb. A serving of just 6 pizza rolls contains over 380 milligrams of sodium. That's more than a bag of potato chips. Kids often eat 12 or more in a sitting, which means they're consuming nearly 800 milligrams of sodium in what parents think is a quick snack. Why avoid them? You're feeding your kids, or yourself, processed dough filled with artificial cheese, fake meat, and enough chemicals to stock a laboratory. There's nothing resembling real pizza ingredients in these products. They're designed to be addictive, cheap to produce, and profitable, not nutritious or satisfying. Number 6. DiGiorno Rising Crust Pizza. DiGiorno built their brand on the slogan, "It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno." But after you see what's really in their pizzas, you'll realize it's not pizza either. It's a processed food product designed to fool your taste buds. The crust deception: DiGiorno's Rising Crust is made with enriched flour, water, soybean oil, sugar, and a cocktail of dough conditioners including calcium sulfate, sodium stearoyl lactylate, and datum, diacetyl tartaric acid esters of mono and diglycerides. These aren't traditional bread ingredients. They're industrial chemicals used to create a specific texture and extend shelf life. The fake cheese problem. The cheese on DiGiorno pizzas contains modified food starch, sodium citrate, and artificial flavors. Real mozzarella cheese has one ingredient: milk. DiGiorno's mozzarella has over 10 ingredients, including anti-caking agents and preservatives that prevent it from melting properly. The sauce issues. Even the sauce is problematic. Instead of tomatoes, herbs, and spices, DiGiorno sauce contains high fructose corn syrup, modified corn starch, and natural flavors, which can include dozens of undisclosed chemical compounds. The preservative overload. DiGiorno pizzas are designed to sit in freezers for months, which means they're packed with preservatives. You'll find BHT, banned in many countries, sodium benzoate, and calcium propionate, chemicals that extend shelf life but have been linked to various health issues. Why avoid it? You're paying premium prices for a product that's more chemicals than food. The crust is made with industrial dough conditioners, the cheese is artificial, and the sauce is loaded with corn syrup. This isn't pizza. It's a processed food product designed to mimic pizza while using the cheapest possible ingredients. Number 5. Red Baron Classic Crust Pizza. Red Baron markets itself as a classic traditional pizza, but there's nothing classic about the industrial chemicals and artificial ingredients packed into these frozen discs. The ingredient nightmare, Red Baron's crust contains enriched flour, water, soybean oil, sugar, salt, yeast, and a list of dough conditioners including calcium sulfate, ammonium sulfate, and sodium stearoyl lactylate. These chemical additives are used to create a consistent texture and extend shelf life, but they have no place in real pizza dough. The cheese substitute. The mozzarella cheese on Red Baron pizzas contains milk, cheese cultures, salt, enzymes, and then the problems start: potato starch, powdered cellulose, wood pulp, and natamycin, a preservative. Real mozzarella doesn't need wood pulp to prevent clumping. That's what proper cheese-making techniques are for. The pepperoni problems. Red Baron's pepperoni is made with pork, beef, salt, and then a cocktail of preservatives including sodium nitrite, BHA, BHT, and citric acid. Sodium nitrite has been linked to increased cancer risk, while BHA and BHT are banned in many countries due to health concerns. The artificial flavor overload. Throughout the pizza, you'll find natural flavors and spice extractives, industry terms for laboratory-created flavor compounds. These chemicals are designed to enhance taste while using cheaper base ingredients. Why avoid it? Red Baron represents everything wrong with the frozen pizza industry. Cheap ingredients dressed up with chemicals and artificial flavors, then marketed as classic and traditional. You're paying for marketing nostalgia while eating industrial food products. Number 4. Tombstone Original Pizza. Tombstone's slogan is, "What do you want on your tombstone?" After seeing their ingredient list, the answer might be real food ingredients. The crust catastrophe. Tombstone's crust is made with enriched flour, water, soybean oil, sugar, salt, yeast, and a parade of chemical additives including calcium sulfate, ammonium sulfate, ascorbic acid, and enzymes. This isn't pizza dough. It's industrial bread product designed for mass production and long shelf life. The cheese fraud. The part skim mozzarella cheese contains milk, cheese cultures, salt, enzymes, and then the additives: potato starch, powdered cellulose, and natamycin. They're literally adding wood pulp to prevent the cheese from clumping naturally. The sauce deception. Tombstone's pizza sauce contains tomato puree, high fructose corn syrup, modified corn starch, salt, spices, and natural flavors. Real pizza sauce should be tomatoes, herbs, and maybe a little olive oil. This is tomato-flavored corn syrup with artificial enhancers. The pepperoni problems. Like most frozen pizza brands, Tombstone's pepperoni is loaded with sodium nitrite, BHA, BHT, and artificial flavors. These preservatives extend shelf life but have been linked to various health issues, including increased cancer risk. Why avoid it? Tombstone pizzas are made with the cheapest possible ingredients enhanced with chemicals to create the illusion of flavor. The crust is industrial bread, the cheese is artificial, and the sauce is corn syrup with tomato flavoring. This isn't pizza, it's processed food designed to be profitable, not nutritious. Number 3. Hot Pockets, pizza varieties. Hot Pockets aren't technically pizzas, but they're marketed as pizza alternatives, and they're one of the worst processed foods you can put in your body. The crust horror Hot Pockets are made with enriched flour, water, soybean oil, salt, sugar, and a chemical cocktail including calcium sulfate, ammonium sulfate, potassium iodate, and azotocarbonamide. That last ingredient, azotocarbonamide, is also used in yoga mats and shoe rubber. It's banned in Europe and Australia, but it's perfectly legal in American food. The filling nightmare. The pizza filling contains mozzarella cheese, with all the artificial additives we've discussed, pizza sauce made with high fructose corn syrup, and pepperoni loaded with preservatives. But it also contains modified food starch, sodium phosphate, and artificial flavors to create the illusion of real pizza taste. The preservative overload. Hot Pockets are designed to sit in freezers for months and then be microwaved in minutes. This requires an enormous amount of preservatives and stabilizers, including BHT, sodium benzoate, and calcium propionate. The health disasters of Hot Pockets have been linked to numerous foodborne illness outbreaks, including listeria and salmonella contamination. The company has had multiple recalls due to contamination issues, suggesting serious problems with their manufacturing processes. Why avoid them? Hot Pockets represent the absolute worst of processed food. Cheap ingredients, dangerous additives, contamination issues, and zero nutritional value. They're designed to be convenient and profitable, not safe or healthy. The fact that they contain yoga mat chemicals should tell you everything you need to know. Number 2. Celeste Pizza for One. Celeste markets itself as a convenient single-serving pizza, but it's actually one of the most processed and artificial products in the frozen food aisle. The ultra-processed crust Celeste's crust contains enriched flour, water, soybean oil, salt, sugar, yeast, and an extensive list of chemical additives including calcium sulfate, ammonium sulfate, potassium iodate, ascorbic acid, and azotocarbonamide, the yoga mat chemical. This isn't pizza dough, it's industrial bread product designed for mass production. The fake cheese disaster. The mozzarella cheese on Celeste pizzas contains milk, cheese cultures, salt, enzymes, potato starch, powdered cellulose wood pulp, natamycin, and artificial flavors. They're literally putting wood pulp on your pizza and calling it cheese. The sauce substitute of Celeste's pizza sauce is made with tomato puree, high fructose corn syrup, modified corn starch, salt, spices, garlic powder, and natural flavors. It's basically tomato flavored corn syrup with artificial enhancers. The portion deception Celeste pizzas are tiny, about the size of a personal pan pizza, but they're loaded with sodium, artificial ingredients, and preservatives. A single pizza contains over 700 milligrams of sodium, which is nearly a third of the daily recommended limit. Why avoid it? Celeste represents the worst aspects of convenience food: maximum processing, minimum nutrition, and artificial everything. You're paying for a tiny portion of industrial food product that will leave you hungry and unsatisfied. For the same money, you could buy ingredients to make real pizza that actually tastes good. Number 1. Totino's Party Pizza. And the absolute worst frozen pizza you can buy is Totino's Party Pizza. This isn't pizza, it's a chemistry experiment disguised as food, and it's been poisoning American families for decades. The crust catastrophe. Totino's crust is made with enriched flour, water, soybean oil, salt, sugar, baking powder, and a cocktail of chemical additives including calcium sulfate, sodium stearoyl lactylate, and datem. But here's the kicker: the crust also contains high fructose corn syrup, making it more like sweet bread than pizza dough. The cheese fraud. The cheese on Totino's pizzas isn't cheese at all. It's a cheese-like product made with milk, cheese cultures, salt, enzymes, potato starch, powdered cellulose, natomycin, and artificial colors. They add yellow 5 and yellow 6 to make it look more like real cheese, but these artificial dyes have been linked to behavioral problems in children. The pepperoni nightmare. Totino's pepperoni is made with mechanically separated chicken slurry, pork, beef, salt, sodium nitrite, BHA, BHT, and artificial flavors. Mechanically separated chicken is made by forcing chicken bones and scraps through a sieve to extract every bit of usable protein. It's basically chicken paste. The sauce disaster. The pizza sauce contains tomato puree, high fructose corn syrup, modified cornstarch, salt, spices, and artificial flavors. There's more corn syrup than tomatoes in many varieties. The price deception. Totino's markets itself as an affordable family option, but when you break down the cost per ounce of actual food versus chemicals and fillers, you're paying premium prices for bottom shelf ingredients. The pizzas are thin, small, and mostly artificial ingredients. Why it's the worst? Totino's Party Pizza represents everything wrong with the American food system. Cheap ingredients, dangerous additives, deceptive marketing, and zero regard for consumer health. The crust is industrial bread, the cheese is artificial, the meat is processed slurry, and the sauce is corn syrup. This isn't food, it's an industrial product designed to be profitable, not nutritious or safe. Now that we've exposed the worst offenders, let's talk about the frozen pizzas that are actually worth your money. These brands prove that you can have convenient frozen pizza without sacrificing your health or taste buds. Number 3. Amy's Organic Pizzas. Amy's has been making organic, natural frozen foods for decades, and their pizzas are proof that frozen doesn't have to mean processed. What makes Amy's different? Amy's pizzas are made with organic ingredients and no artificial preservatives, colors, or flavors. Their crust is made with organic wheat flour, water, olive oil, salt, and yeast. That's it. No chemical dough conditioners, no industrial additives, just real pizza dough ingredients. The real cheese advantage. Amy's uses real organic mozzarella cheese made from organic milk, cheese cultures, salt, and enzymes. No potato starch, no wood pulp, no artificial colors. Just real cheese that melts properly and tastes like cheese should. The sauce quality. Their pizza sauce is made with organic tomato puree, organic onions, organic garlic, sea salt, organic basil, and organic oregano. It tastes like actual pizza sauce, not tomato-flavored corn syrup. The variety without compromise. Amy's offers dozens of pizza varieties, from classic margarita to roasted vegetable to gluten-free options, all made with the same commitment to real ingredients. Their pepperoni is made without nitrites, their vegetables are organic, and their specialty pizzas use real, recognizable ingredients. Why it's worth it? You're getting real pizza made with organic ingredients. The taste is significantly better than processed alternatives. The ingredients are transparent and clean, and you're supporting a company that prioritizes quality over profit margins. Yes, it costs more, but you're paying for real food, not chemicals. Number 2. California Pizza Kitchen Frozen Pizzas. CPK brought gourmet pizza to the masses in their restaurants, and their frozen pizzas maintain much of that quality and innovation. The restaurant quality difference. CPK's frozen pizzas are made using recipes developed in their restaurants with real ingredients and traditional techniques. Their crust is made with wheat flour, water, olive oil, salt, sugar, and yeast. Simple ingredients that create complex flavors. The real ingredient commitment. CPK uses real mozzarella cheese, real vegetables, and high-quality meats. Their BBQ chicken pizza uses real grilled chicken, real red onions, and real cilantro. Their margarita pizza uses real basil, real tomatoes, and real mozzarella. The sauce authenticity. Their pizza sauces are made with real tomatoes, herbs, and spices. No high fructose corn syrup, no artificial flavors, no chemical enhancers. Just real sauce that complements the other ingredients instead of masking them. The innovative flavors. CPK offers unique flavor combinations that you can't find elsewhere. Thai chicken, Jamaican jerk chicken, white pizza with herbs. These aren't gimmicky flavors created with artificial ingredients. They're carefully crafted combinations using real, high-quality components. Why it's worth it? You're getting restaurant-quality pizza that you can make at home. The ingredients are real, the flavors are complex and satisfying, and the quality is consistent. It's more expensive than processed alternatives, but you're paying for culinary expertise and premium ingredients. Number 1. Screamin' Sicilian Pizza. And the best frozen pizza you can buy is Screamin' Sicilian. This brand has revolutionized what frozen pizza can be by refusing to compromise on ingredients or flavor. The artisan approach Screamin' Sicilian makes their pizzas like a real pizzeria would, with hand-stretched dough, real cheese, and premium toppings. Their crust is made with wheat flour, water, olive oil, salt, sugar, and yeast. No chemical dough conditioners, no artificial additives, just real pizza dough. The cheese quality, they use real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese made from milk, cheese cultures, salt, and enzymes. The cheese melts properly, stretches like real mozzarella should, and tastes like the cheese you'd get at a good pizzeria. The sauce perfection. Their pizza sauce is made with vine-ripened tomatoes, olive oil, garlic, basil, oregano, and spices. It's chunky, flavorful, and tastes like it was made in an Italian kitchen, not a chemical laboratory. The premium toppings, Screamin' Sicilian uses real pepperoni made without nitrites, real Italian sausage, real vegetables, and premium ingredients throughout. Their supreme pizza has real bell peppers, real onions, real mushrooms, and real olives, not artificial flavors designed to mimic these ingredients. The texture and taste. The crust has the perfect balance of crispy and chewy. The cheese melts beautifully, and the flavors are complex and satisfying. It tastes like pizza from a good local pizzeria, not like frozen food. The variety and innovation, they offer unique varieties like Holy Pepperoni with Cup and Char Pepperoni, Bessie's Revenge, loaded with premium meats, and Supremus Maximus, loaded with premium vegetables and meats. Each variety is carefully crafted with real ingredients. Why it's the best Screamin' Sicilian proves that frozen pizza can be as good as restaurant pizza when you use real ingredients and traditional techniques. The taste is exceptional, the ingredients are clean and recognizable, and the company is committed to quality over profit margins. It's more expensive than processed alternatives, but you're getting real pizza made with real ingredients by people who actually care about food quality. Bonus section: how to choose better frozen pizza. Now that you know which specific brands to avoid and which ones are worth buying, let's talk about how to navigate the frozen pizza aisle like a pro. 1. Read the ingredient list first. Ignore the marketing claims on the front of the box. Flip it over and read the ingredient list. If you see high fructose corn syrup, artificial colors, or ingredients you can't pronounce, put it back. Good pizza should have recognizable ingredients. 2. Look for real cheese. The cheese should be listed as mozzarella cheese made from milk, cultures, salt, and enzymes. If you see cheese product, cheese food, or a long list of additives including potato starch and powdered cellulose, you're looking at fake cheese. 3. Check the crust ingredients. Good pizza crust should be made from flour, water, oil, salt, and yeast. If you see chemical dough conditioners, high fructose corn syrup, or azotocarbonamide, the yoga mat chemical, choose a different brand. 4. Avoid artificial colors. Real pizza doesn't need artificial colors. If you see yellow 5, red 40, or other artificial dyes, you're looking at a processed product designed to fool your eyes rather than satisfy your taste buds. 5. Watch the sodium content. Many frozen pizzas are loaded with sodium to mask the taste of cheap ingredients. Look for pizzas with reasonable sodium levels. A personal pizza shouldn't contain more than 600 to 700 milligrams of sodium. 6. Consider the price to quality ratio. Don't just buy the cheapest option. When you factor in the amount of real food versus fillers and chemicals, higher quality pizzas often provide better value. You'll be more satisfied with less, and you won't need to eat as much to feel full. So there you have it, the 7 frozen pizzas you should never buy, and the 3 that are actually worth your money. The frozen pizza aisle doesn't have to be a minefield of artificial ingredients and industrial chemicals. You just need to know what to look for and what to avoid. Remember, pizza should be comfort food, not a chemistry experiment. When you choose real ingredients over artificial alternatives, you're not just getting better taste, you're avoiding unnecessary chemicals, supporting better business practices, and showing your family that real food is worth the extra cost. The frozen pizza industry has spent decades convincing you that artificial cheese, chemical-laden crusts, and processed meat products are somehow acceptable substitutes for real pizza. But now you know better, you know which brands are fooling you with clever marketing and which ones are actually delivering real food. Every time you choose quality ingredients over processed alternatives, you're voting with your wallet for a better food system. You're telling these companies that you won't accept cheap ingredients dressed up with expensive marketing. You're demanding better for yourself and your family. A pizza night doesn't have to be a compromise between convenience and quality. With the right brands, you can have both. Delicious pizza that's ready in minutes and made with real ingredients that won't make you feel terrible afterward. If this video changed how you think about frozen pizza, smash that like button and subscribe for more food industry exposés. Drop a comment below and let me know, which of these frozen pizzas shocked you the most? And what's your go-to pizza brand now that you know the truth? Until next time, choose real ingredients, read those labels, and never settle for artificial when you can have the real thing. Your pizza nights and your health will never be the same. If you thought this frozen pizza investigation was eye-opening, wait until you see our expose on what's really in America's most popular pasta sauces. From high fructose corn syrup masquerading as tomato sauce to artificial flavors that have never seen an Italian kitchen, we're revealing the shocking truth about the sauces millions of Americans pour on their pasta every night. Click right here to watch and prepare to never look at the pasta aisle the same way again.